Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Thursday baseball. Got some early games as usual on a Thursday. First game at, well, for me, 10:30 in the morning. Nice and early. See how many early, I think there were four four early games, yeah. And then the typical 3:40, 6:40 Eastern, whatever, wherever you are. So decent, weird, kind of wacky Wednesday. The morning was pretty good if you stack Marlins. I like Stowers in that game, and a lot of people like KC. And yeah, so that was a good game if you took Marlins, of course. And I like Dubon in the leadoff spot for the Braves, and he hit, so that was a nice little payout. Whoever took him, but of course, I know some people took him on Discord, and I don't think anything super duper crazy hit. Let me see real quick. Wow. Okay. Well, I lied. This Kai here, I don't even know who this is. When did you join the server, Kai? September 5th. It's always the lurkers that pop out of nowhere. See, I know if they're in gang, then I know they've like said something before. And his name was Green, meaning I didn't know who he was. But he parlayed a Rays and Dubon. So wow. Nice little leadoff parlay there. This goes to show, And then low T had Dubon at 820. I also had him. I had 15 on him, so paid like I don't even remember, honestly, like 140 or something. Yeah. So, and I also like Goldie too, and he hit. I had 20 on him as well. So, you know, it's always those high odd guys that typically save you. So here's the Discord. Once again, it's free as always. I will put it in the description if you guys want to join the community. Up to I don't even remember 1960 or something. And I do appreciate all the subs I've been getting in the past few weeks. Please sub if you're new. Like I said, everything I do is free. And yeah, just here to have a good time and share my knowledge on baseball and whatever other sport we're doing. I also do NFL touchdowns. I do some NBA. I didn't really do much last year because I'll be honest, I can't stand the sport right now. It's a bad product. But I do in general like betting NBA money lines and such. I actually don't do player props and money lines very much, or I don't do player props very much in the NBA. And then I love doing hockey goals. Hockey goals are one of my favorite things to do, but home runs by far are my favorite. So if you're new here, please subscribe, like the video, see if we can I'd just like to go for 100 likes, and I'd appreciate that since I don't charge anything like most cappers attempt to do, like they charge for a Discord or they charge for a website or something like that. Which I don't agree with. You should never pay for sports betting unless you want to support the creator. That's fine. Because I have a member. I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I have a membership on YouTube because I monetize. But it would only be $60 a year, and I can almost guarantee you'll win more than that. As long as you pay attention, as long as you bet singles. If you only bet parlays, you're gonna have a tough time. I do make parlays for the Discord because most people like making parlays, but I always preach singles. The two singles I hit today cash for like 280, if that gives you any idea. So just throwing that out there. It may actually be a little less. It was like 260, 250, 260, but still. I mean, that's two singles, on $35 bet. So I put 20 on Goldie and 15 on Dubon. So yeah, anyway, singles are king, as I say. All right, so let's move on to the slate. So Trey versus Sonny Gray. So this is wow, the wind is blowing out 21 miles per hour. Holy shnikes. A chance of rain per usual in Boston. There was a little bit of rain today in the game, but it didn't delay very long. Not really my favorite game to target, but if you want some people with this wind blowing out, I don't really blame you. So both pitchers are righties. So Brady's fine. Contreras is okay too. Duran's good as usual. I prefer him in leadoff, but for some reason he's batting fifth right now. I don't know why the manager keeps putting Gasper in leadoff. It's just bizarre to me. And for Toronto, who's kind of hard to trust these days, you could certainly. stick with Okamoto. I liked him a lot today. He didn't hit. Um, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Toronto here. So if I had to pick someone, I would take Okamoto, but not really vibing much in this game, to be honest. The win should help a little bit, but I could still see this game being bait. Kind of like the Houston game. The Houston game felt really like bait today, and people were all over Dingler, and I get it. I already know it's hindsight, but you know, it just didn't feel right to pick. So I didn't pick Dingler today. But you know, I'm often wrong. I'm more often wrong than right. But it is sports gambling. We're all more often wrong than right. Otherwise, I'd be retired right now. 12-2 in the Pittsburgh game. Nice. All right, so we moved to Milwaukee where we got Messick versus Drohan. Man, I'm already not liking the slate too much, but hopefully it gets better down the line here. I haven't looked at much, so I literally haven't looked at anything, to be honest. All right, so this is a dome. We know the wind's blowing out here. Double lefty. Already don't like double lefty games. It's just preference, personal preference. Don't ask. Drohan. So Hoskins, I think, is okay here. What are they thinking on the over? It's even, so they're thinking it's either going to be 7 or 8 runs, give or take. Obviously, like Churio, since he's super hot right now, and that'll probably be it. I don't think Manzardo's even going to play in this game. So, yeah, not liking much in this game either. Vaughn is okay if you really want to try him. And who else was I just thinking? Maybe Arias, but I kind of want to wait on him. See if he can hit one before we start taking him. I guess Fry, but yeah, we'll go Hoskins and Churio in that game, but not really liking it too much, so we'll move on. A lot of time these morning games are pretty tough too, you know. So those games I'm most likely just gonna skip. But I'll decide when I do my live tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning will be a little later. I do lives. I try to do them every Tuesday through Saturday because I work weekends. So Sunday, Monday I don't because I work nights on weekends. But Sunday, Monday I work earlier, so I can't do them on Sunday and Monday. But I try to do is 4 or 5 a week if I can, unless I just feel like taking a day off. Which honestly, maybe tomorrow might be that day. Um, I don't know. If you guys really want me to live stream, let me know in the comments or on Discord. Just be like, yo, where you at? It'll encourage me, you know? You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go to the Ranger game where we got Ryan versus Leiter. This game looks a little better. Larnach did hit a leadoff home run the other day, yesterday, I believe. So maybe give him another whirl. Buxton is obviously Buxton, so we like him. I do like Clemens here as well. And I think that's about it. I wouldn't be surprised if a random like Caratini hits here though too. So, keep an eye on these like kind of random catchers on these Thursdays, but also keep it on the lineups. Thursday lineups can be a little wacky. Buxton actually could get the day off. I think Thursdays is the day that he's been what was someone outside? The fuck? Caratini. So yeah, keep an eye on the catchers because they can be a little different on these days. Let me see something real quick. Colombia. Okay. What are the odds? Peterson. Yeah, if you're feeling them, I'm okay with them. Joe Ryan's not bad though. Nemo's really, I don't know why his odds are, maybe his odds are low because he's so overdue. I mean, if you really want him, but I'm not really. I'd rather have Langford. So for Texas, yeah, I'm thinking Langford. If you feel like Peterson's gonna hit, I'm okay with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's another game that not a huge fan of, but they do like the over 7.5. So, yeah, let's go there. Oh, looks like the A's finally got a home run because who? Oh, was it Kurtz, maybe? That would be the obvious pick, right? Oh, it's Bolte. Not quite. Not quite. Sometimes you just never know. But nine holes have been doing pretty good today because Swanson hit for the Cubs too. So there you go. All right. We got Baltimore and Seattle here. And Baz versus Wu. Wu's kind of been struggling lately. Obviously not my favorite park to target. Today, I think there was one home run. Oh yeah, it was Henderson. Henderson. Yeah. Oh, and Holiday. Oh wow, he's one of my other favorite long shots to pick. Usually, I didn't pick him today, but interesting. Okay, well, Holiday hit. In that case, I think we should run back either or. Even Holiday's odds are kind of low too, so I'm okay with that. If you want to run them back against Wu, who's he's been struggling a little bit lately. Petey's fine too. And then for the Mariners, yeah, they're pretty cold right now. I don't know. I don't know who to pick for them. And Baz does not give up a lot of home runs. So if you see something you like, let me know. Maybe like Emerson, uh, Crawford at leadoff. But if a guy has really good numbers off him, let me know. But I'm not gonna bet that way per usual. I know a lot of people were on. They're on. I think Dingler was one of them. He had good numbers off the starter. I know Taylor Ward had good numbers off Kirby, and people were on him. But this just goes to show, like, picking this way doesn't do much. Although Henderson did have good numbers off Kirby, he hit. But that's just confirmation bias. You confirmed that, your bias hit because he hit a home run. So now you think you're doing the right thing when in reality, it doesn't matter. So I don't know if that made sense what I just said, but just Google confirmation bias and you'll get it. But anyway, let's move on from this game. It actually looks okay. I would prefer some O's here though, since Seattle's kind of struggling. Speaking of struggling, Aaron Nola is struggling this year. So we got Manaya versus Nola. So Manaya's a lefty, Nola's a righty. So I do like Soto here, and a lot of people are not happy with Soto. He's still Juan Soto. He's still a very good baseball player. If you want to go young, that's fine too. And then like Bichette and Simeon are okay. I think they're still good picks here. It's just a matter of getting which one right, right? So that's the hard part. But obviously Soto's fine here. Who do they like? Oh, they like Melendez of all people, which I get is lefty righty, but still, I mean, he's just been super random this year. But if you like him, I think he's fine. And then, lead off. Okay with me too. So the Mets look decent here. Just hard to predict, aside from Soto when he's hot. Excuse me. And then for Philly, I would prefer Bomb I like Sosa. Bomb, Real Muto, or Sosa here. Look really good, actually. So if you want to go with any of them, I am A-okay with that. Real Muto. And then if you want a long shot like Derek Hill, maybe. But he might get pinch hit for quickly. I don't know. And, Schwarber's fine. He can hit off a lefty. I just kind of like the better odds here. I would rather go for these odds than these odds. But if you want to put Schwarber in some big chalky parlay, then I get it, which I'll probably do tomorrow anyway, just for fun. It's always fun to just do that. All right, White Sox and Yankees. Let's see. We got Burke versus Weathers. Okay, so this game looks good. Actually, I haven't been looking at the weather. That's a dome. That's a dome. Very good wind in Philadelphia as well. Very good. Very good at Yankee Stadium. Bad weather in Atlanta. This is an interesting one. This one we might have to keep an eye on because it's 84% chance of rain. Decent weather in KC and always good in Sacramento. So everything looks good except for Atlanta. So we'll just have to. I might not even pick from this game until we know if they're even going to play. Or I can pick who I like and then you guys can go from there. But I don't really like this at all. Anyway, so the White Sox and the Yankees. Let me click on that one. Already did. So obviously Rice is good. I like Vargas a lot here against Weathers. You get a nice lefty righty matchup. Rechuck's fine too. Keep in mind with this wind blowing out, I mean, you can stack this game for sure. I do not have a problem with that. Also, my favorite teammate parlay hit again, and I didn't do it. Jazz and Belly both hit today. So try it tomorrow. I just I keep kind of forgetting about it. I just need to like put a mental note or put a note on my computer that says parlay Jazz and Belly. Like it keeps happening and I'm not doing it. So feel free to do that. But this game overall, almost anyone, even this guy hit today. Like that might have been his first. I don't even know if he ever hit a home run before. Um, so most people look really good here, especially Yankees, because you're going to get a lot of lefty righty matchups. Like Spencer Jones is good. McMahon, I like a lot here too. What are his odds? 410. So yeah, this so far is by far my favorite game that I've seen. Although I do like this game too. So these two look really good. So far, easily the two best games to target out of what I've looked at. All right, so like I said, the weather in this game looks crummy. Atlanta. Also, Rupp does not give up a lot of home runs. Perez has been kind of bad lately, so I don't mind targeting him. And the Giants are getting hot, shockingly, right? So Schmidt, Adames, Chapman, all the righties look really good here. Specifically the ones I just said. Do not chase Arraez. People are going to chase him tomorrow. Do not do it against a lefty. I would highly advise not to do that. But the righties look good here. And then for Atlanta, they're just cold right now. But I do the only one I'd like is Baldwin here. But yeah, they're just a little cold here. But I would not go heavy on this game based on the weather. So just keep that in mind as well. KC got Liberatory versus Cameron. I was going to say the wrong Caminero or something. So two double lefty again. I hate these games. Let's go here. At least all the home runs are up. All right, so I do like Walker. Is Houston playing? No, they're not. So we can't do the Walker. Velasquez looks good. I don't like Bobby. I don't like Caglione. Perez looks okay. I do. People are going to ask me tomorrow if I like Burleson. I do not like him against a lefty. No, I'm already going to answer that question. No. If you want to live bet him later against a righty bullpen pitcher, then feel free. I would much rather have Herrera. And what's Blaze Jordan? He's a righty, so I'd rather have Blaze Jordan. There you go. I'd even rather have Pedro Pajes. So Weatherholt can hit lefties. He just is cold. I know he hit one semi recently, but I wouldn't pick him here. But all these guys look good. And then KC, I mean, Bobby and Perez are decent plays here. It's just they're just not hitting home runs. I'd rather go Laney. I think Thomas looks good here. Maybe Garcia. I'm sure he'll be kind of popular with my admins who like picking him for a long shot. I will predict that right now. All right, then the last game, short slate. We got. Oh man, we're only 19 minutes in. Oh no. Oh, what happened with the Mariners? Did they finally hit a home run? Was it Cal? Canzone and Young. Did they go back to back? They did. Nice. Very nice. I'm in the bottom of the eighth of that game. All right, last game in Oakland. So the Angels travel to Sacramento, I should say. Oh no, they are playing them. Wait, no, who's playing them right now? It's Pittsburgh, right? Yeah. This is a new series, the Soriano versus Jump. So this will be interesting to see what happens because Soriano is a good ground ball pitcher who doesn't allow a lot of home runs, but he's playing in Sacramento. Well, let's start with the Angels. against jump. So I really like Nito. He's hot. We know that. Trout. Really, honestly, you can pretty much. I mean, if they stack it like righties like this, I like Nito. I like Trout. I like Adele. Siri, I think, is good too. But really, you can take anyone. But I'm gonna say Nito first because he's lead off and he's the hottest angel right now. And then Trout and Adele, and then go from there. So pretty good options here. Jump does have a good ERA. He's recovered from his first bad start, but I still think it's okay since it's in Sacramento and very good weather. And then as for the Athletics, I would only say Kurtz against Soriano. If you want to live bet them later against the Angels' really bad bullpen, then you'll get better odds and you could possibly feast a lot of money off them. So there you go. That is my 20-minute video. How can we delay it? I don't know. World Cup admin slip. Last second cash. So my admins are posting. They love. I have a lot of really, really, really good football fans, and they're doing World Cup stuff. So, this is only plus 300, but hey, a win's a win. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're cashing some slips there. I'm mostly cashing singles right now, but that's why I preach them because they will literally save your day. And you won't feel bad because if you bet singles, they are the way to go. But if you hit a really big parlay like people were last weekend, then, it feels really good. Anyway, like, subscribe. I think that's it. I'm trying to think of a way to make the video longer, but I don't know. Let's see World Cup. Does USA plays Friday, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, Friday. All right. Well, I will recap with I would honestly would not be mad if you skip these early games. If you want to play them, that's up to you. It's your money. It's not my money. But Philadelphia Yankee game are my two favorites easily. And then the KC game looks okay. I like the Cardinals here. And then this game looks iffy, to be honest, the last game, even though it's in Sacramento. But I think you could go with Nito. If you want to do a leadoff parlay, like Nito, Thomas, maybe not Thomas. You could, but like I said, he used to play for the Nationals and he had a good series there, so that's why he hit there well. And I think he should have stayed there. He would have had a much better career, but it is what it is. So Nito, Rice, either Benji or Schwarber, Churio. Yeah. So some of those leadoffs look really good. I honestly would go Benji over Schwarber. I know, call me crazy, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. And then, yeah, so I would do for a two-legger, my two favorite leadoffs are Nito and Rice. And then I will make my plays tomorrow morning. And I can't, now at this point, I won't guarantee if I'll go live. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning and run some errands, and then I'll figure it out from there. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.